This is Sandstorm.
This is DJ Sandstorm.
The DJ stands on the ones and twos. Coming to you live on Father's Day weekend. Father's Day weekend. That's right, Father's Day weekend.
Ooh, I have no dad. Well, maybe you should get one. Classic GTA banter.
Right.
Ooh, I don't have that. I'm your daddy now. How is everybody doing? We're doing amazing as we're cracking jokes.
Doing good, man. Doing good. Trying to stay cool around here. It's kind of heating up around here.
Yeah, it's getting a little hot.
Oof.
It's getting a little hot. How you doing, Vito?
I'm good. Can't complain.
What up, RJ? Be safe on your travels, man. He said he's off to Georgia celebrating with the fam. Hope you enjoy it. If you have children, happy Father's Day.
Right.
What up, Dark Sunrise? Appreciate you coming through first in the chat. Appreciate it. What up, Jazzy? Appreciate you coming through as well. And appreciate everybody else who's both on the Twitter as well as the Twitch networks, as well as our YouTube channels. Thank you all for coming through. We really appreciate you all. Glorious Saturday before Sunday of Father's Day. So real quickly here, shout outs to all the pawpaws in there. Shout outs to all the dads in there. I was going to do an icebreaker, honestly, about who is your favorite dads in video games. But I really couldn't even think of really too many dads. Like, yeah,
Kratos. That's it. That's all you need. Kratos.
We got Kratos.
Father figures in gaming.
Right. Like,
you know what all the sappy Sony fans are gonna say. They're gonna sit up here and say Joel.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's my guy Joel, man. He a real one. He definitely killed a bunch of people to be selfish, but you know what? I still side with him though. Nah, I'm gonna be a little different. My choice. My favorite father in gaming is Norman from Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. You know why? Because the gym leader. You know what? Yeah, exactly. That's why. Because he exists.
In the Pokemon world, that is the rarest of them all. Rarer than you.
That
He
was the
is a
first
family
one.
man.
That's one. Nah, like, but nah, for real though. Like no joke. That was one of the things that stuck out to me for those games. Like when I first tried the demo in stores when they had the Game Boy Advance just out there in stores or
Mhm.
whatever. I played like the beginnings, and I was like, oh, I have a dad. Like what the heck? Because in games, the house was always two rooms. It was the whole kitchen and first floor, and then
Yep.
you had a room.
Yep.
Mom never had a room.
Mom never
No
had a
father
room.
to be seen, and I was
Nah.
like, dang, they taking like after Ash and his mom in the anime. And then you have to fight Norman, and he was one of the hardest gym leaders back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
He's the
slacking
real
was no
stepfather.
joke.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, Norman from Pokemon Ruby Sapphire Emerald. Oh,
That's what's up. Yeah. Super respects to Norman.
yeah,
Cause,
yeah.
cause even your mom in that game talks about your dad, and you're like, here we go again.
Yep.
Like, oh, dad's already here on the island. Here we go again. Ain't gonna never
Yep.
see this chump.
Nope.
And then he shows up and is like, "What's up, son?" And you're like, "Oh, he's the gym leader."
He two
Okay.
towns over. Like, oh snap.
He ain't even that. Listen, he do his job 2 times over. He ain't even really that far. Respect.
It was cool. He wasn't like on the other side of the region, being like, Dad, why are you all the way out here all the time?
Right.
But
Right.
yeah.
Dang. Now I'm trying to think. Who?
Yeah, I was about to be like, dang.
What dads be out here like that? It ain't really that many dads out here, to be honest.
Not too
with you.
many. No.
Man.
I was trying to think of RPGs too, and like half the time in RPGs, either like the father they talk about him in the past, or he's like, I don't know, he just doesn't exist, like Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, no, I can think of another dad, but it's from
Hey, what?
Bayonetta 2.
Oh,
You
Baldur.
fight him, yeah, you fight him the
That's
whole
true.
time, only to find out at the end that he's really your dad, and then he looks out and protects you, but you like, but we could have solved this problem about 8 chapters ago.
That's true. Game could have been real short, an hour
Right.
long.
What were you gonna say, Vito?
Yeah.
Trying to think. What is that game with the dude with the blindfolds? That's like, oh man, hold on. I gotta find it. Hold on,
I see you, Dark Boy.
cause it's gonna kill me. There we go. Here we go. Hey, pull this up when I bring it up.
Father Baldur from Bayonetta is my favorite. I feel that.
You
I
can
feel that.
call me father.
Right. Homie, you ain't my daddy. Oh wait, I guess you kind of are.
Ask about your mom's Rosa though. It's like, oh, okay, all right.
Right. Whoa. Calm down.
Man,
calm
the
down.
two did a lot of heavy lifting.
You be like, calm down, chill.
Yep. Dracula from. I mean, that's
Him.
true. Yeah, Dracula, because everyone likes Alucard. Oh, Old
yeah.
Man Nier. I
Yeah.
never
Yeah,
played that
yeah.
Nier game. I only play Automata like 90% of people.
So like, evidently the other one that came out where it was like the son or whatever like that. Evidently they never changed it, but it was like they stuck him and kept him as like the father. Like he's the father of.
I feel that.
So,
I
yeah,
feel that.
That's cool. I heard he was a good character though, so that's cool.
yeah.
Shout outs to Cervantes. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
the pirate king, Ivy's dad.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's a good look.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good look.
Yeah.
I don't know if that qualifies him as a good daddy, but you know.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
somebody might.
can we put Piccolo in there? I mean, I know it's an anime
Yes.
too, but it's also video
Yes.
games. So
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll say that.
throw Piccolo in
I'll
there.
say that's fair.
Vegeta,
Goku
you
over
know
there
what I'm saying?
dying every other arc. Piccolo brought Gohan up as a child, pretty much.
Vegeta a great dad up in Super.
Man, that's so crazy.
He is
really
actually
don't
a
have-
pretty good dad. He just be mean mugging half.
I'm like running through all my games, like,
Yeah.
man, who's the dad in this game? Who's the dad in this game? Even the old games, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking down here, like, who's the dad? And I can't find. Like,
Who's
Star,
the dad?
like Star Ocean till the end of time. This one, like, you have a dad in this game, and he gets kidnapped. So you spend the whole time trying to find both of your parents, actually, not just dad.
Oh, that's interesting. You mentioned Star Ocean because was it Star Ocean 2? It's I can't grab it in time. But Star Ocean 2, the second story R, I played on Switch
Yeah.
a couple 2-3 years ago. That one well when you choose Claude, you know you pretty much meet his dad, but you find out it's the whole. My dad overworks us because he's busy being a galactic commander or whatever.
Oh yeah,
So, like dad doesn't pay attention to me, and now I'm an adult or whatever. So
yeah.
yeah,
The,
that's how I remember.
Dark,
So we're not gonna say Bowser.
I was
Dark
gonna say Bowser, but I wanted to think a little deeper than that.
yeah. Dark Boy said Dracula from Castlevania with Alucard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, Bowser is probably, to be honest with you, one of the healthiest dads. Like, sure, he tries to take over kingdoms and stuff like that. Like, really, he's like a president just trying to take over other countries and all that other stuff. But like, he'd be looking out for his kids. He'd be like, you know what? I'm the big boss and I'm the big baddie, but here, I'm gonna give you a whole estate, right? And all you gotta do is hold it down. I believe in you, son. I believe in you, my daughter. Like, I know you can roll over all these people and be good. And for the most part, they do. They do good. You know, Mario might still beat them. Yoshi might still beat them. Luigi might still beat them. But, you know, he still looks after his. Wait. Time out. We found out that the Koopalings aren't his kids. The real kid is actually Bowser Jr. So
those are his underlings.
yeah, those are actually his underlings. So with that being said, I mean, I don't know who Bowser Jr. Mama is. We still trying to figure that out. But
hey, Mario Sunshine, they went kind of crazy a little bit. They went so crazy, they're like, never mind, no more voice acting in Mario.
so with that being said, I mean, he's still a good dad too. I mean, he's so good of a dad. They put him in the parental controls of all of Switch 2. So you know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah,
good.
True.
You know, you hold it down.
Hey, what's my dude from Assassin's Creed Origin? What was his name? Cause he was a dad.
Bayet, or what was his name? That's probably not his name.
Something like that. Some bot. It started with a B.
I
Big Boss from Metal
totally
Gear.
said it wrong. Big Boss was a terrible. Well, all I'm gonna say, from what I remember, he kind of a piece of work. But I'm not trying to go down the rabbit hole that is Metal Gear Solid. So we'll just leave it.
Okay, I give it to you, Dark Boy. Cranky Kong. I'll give that one to you. Not only did he hold it down when the original Mario was doing him dirt, but he tried to hold it down with Donkey Kong, his original Donkey Kong, as well. And now he's Cranky Kong, and he's still looking after the people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he cranky as ever, but he's still looking after Donkey Kong. So I get that to you. He'd be making all the.
Hey, what's the old man from Tekken? What's the old man from Tekken name?
Heihachi?
What's that? Heihachi?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a wonderful dad.
Right.
And they have a tradition, you know.
Him and his son.
Just taking a dip.
both of them.
Just taking a dip in the hot lava, that whatever volcano, whatever that is. So
No
right the
problem.
passage right there.
No problems. You be alright. I do you like Achilles. I'll just hold the heel.
Yo.
You be alright. Dump you all the way here.
What's another funny dad in gaming? I'm trying to think. Man.
Hey, Gears of War. Isn't
I would not know after
dude with the
one.
little soul patch?
I said I wouldn't know after one.
To my Marcus Phoenix?
Well, he's a dad in 4. Like his son is the
that's
one
right.
in 4.
Marcus.
Running 4.
That's the new guy, right?
Yeah. Well,
I never finished one. I actually never finished any of the Gears campaigns. I mostly played like the Horde mode from like back in the day. I didn't play 4 at all.
Our question, our icebreaker today is, what are some dads in video games? Shout outs to some dads in video games.
What we consider what's Geralt or Garrett with the dude from Witcher?
He was like,
Wait, who's his child?
He can be.
he adopted.
I mean, he did the Joe
Oh,
thing.
I count that.
Like,
I mean, say, you know what?
Father figures are fathers.
This person was on actually on the tip of my tongue. Pause. that I figured would be like an honorable mention, but they had the shortest lifespan out of any out of any dad in any game. And that shout outs to Link's uncle and Link to the Past. He started.
You know what?
Okay,
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna complain about that.
He started off strong and died right in the basement.
Pivotal. Right.
Strong.
Yeah, I guess this is kind of a stretch because of the way that first game played out. But the Walking Dead game by Telltale, Lee to Clementine, like she had a family, but when he found her in that first game, obviously the parents got and they were gone.
Yeah.
So she was alone as a little girl. But yeah, he pretty much taught her everything she could to survive in that world. And spoilers, she survived at the end of those games.
I got one. Okay.
Shout out to Lee.
Shout outs to James McLeod.
Right.
He helped us get out of Planet X, Planet Z.
Sector Z, I want to say.
Sector Z, yeah. Venom.
I'm so proud of you, son. Now I will disappear as a ghost and never reappear again.
Father?
Father! Except for Zero, apparently.
helped us get out alive.
Hey, what was the main dude's name? The dude that we played as on Red Dead Redemption.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Because he was doing that for his family.
Shout out to
Yeah. I think you got it right.
Yeah, Marston.
It's Marston.
Something. Okay, sure, yeah, that guy. I didn't even know he was a dude.
Not Marston.
Marston?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the reason why he was even doing that. Undercover thing or whatever, whatever. Got back into
That
being
man
a
is
cowboy
the
because he was doing it for his family.
That is a good dad right there. He started off that. No, you know what? I wouldn't even say that. I think John Marston was legitimately good all through most of that, even the second Red Dead Redemption, because he was really trying to get them out. Like at first, he was all about the family through the first couple chapters, and he was kind of like, "Yo, it's about my
John
kid."
Marston. Thank you,
Yeah, John Marston.
Yeah,
James Marsden's
John.
an actor. I totally got him mixed up. That's the dude who played Cyclops back in the day.
He was really trying to get them out. He was all about his son getting away from that kind of life and trying to move away. And eventually he even tried, I want to say he even tried to side with the Pinkertons, like, yo, like, just do this so the rest of us can be free. And Dutch was like, nah, like, why would I do that when I could save us all? He like, bro, you so selfish. And then all that stuff happened. So yeah, John Marston was I mean, I get it. He was still kind of a bad guy, but like he spent all of that time, and then like you said, Vito, he spent all that time in Red Dead Redemption for his whole fam, and thought he got out. I don't know why he thought he was gonna get out, but and thought he got out.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me.
Yep.
I think it would be dope if Red Dead 3 he actually survived, but it was years later, on some years later type stuff when he got older.
Was it 2? You talking about 2?
No, in the original.
You said 3.
No, I'm saying like in 3, you find out that he survived. From a shooting being shot up. But I mean, they already showed the redemption part of Red Dead Redemption in the original. So it was like, yeah, he ain't coming back.
I'm trying to remember. Hold on. At the end of Red Dead Redemption,
his son was older.
Did he? He reunited with his family. I'm trying to remember.
He reunited with his family. You did all these missions with his fam and all that other stuff. You killed Dutch. Everything was all good. Then they showed up. They gave my man the Chris Brown business. You know what I'm saying? Set him off type business. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to remember how the undead started off, because I feel like it started off with him with the family.
It was, but that wasn't it wasn't.
I know it was real, but I'm just trying to figure out like how that started off.
You go backwards. Technically in the game, like you start off at the house instead of starting off at the other place. and you end off at the other place where you started off there, and then on the western side, and you move over back that way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Man, I gotta play that game again. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do when I get off here. I'm gonna download that thing, and then I'm gonna play it tomorrow.
Man, it's a classic. It's a classic.
Oh yeah.
What up? What up?
Hey, but Death Stranding. Are we considering him a good father? The dude from Death Stranding.
Wait.
I'm trying to remember.
Come on, Norman Reedus. Wait.
Norman Reedus with the baby.
I don't know the full story plot.
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces. It's kind of hard to keep up because it's Kojima. There's a lot going on. Is the baby?
Yeah.
Did that baby turn out to be a biological child of his? Or do y'all know it all?
I don't know if it's his or not, but he took it, and I guess on the second one, the baby's like born or something like that, so he's taking care
y'all
of his
remember?
baby.
Oh, go ahead.
Because no, they use the babies like little batteries or something like that.
Yeah.
So or something crazy.
See the little paranormal
but yeah,
things. It's like a bridge of some sort.
Yeah. They're like, yep.
I think that new game comes out.
So
if not this week, the next week. Funny enough, that's just coming
Is
out
it coming
very
out
soon.
this
It's this month.
I think it's actually.
It might be this. What's today? The 14th. It might be this week coming up. It might be.
I want to say it's the 17th or the 19th. One of the two.
19th.
No, it can't be the 19th. It would be the 20th.
19th?
No, because that's Juneteenth. It's not coming out.
Right. That's true. Yeah, that's Juneteenth. Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden's father. Okay. Shao Kahn? You know, I guess he is a dad.
Yeah. Technically.
yeah, he's a good dad. He can, he
only just trying to.
You can consider him a good.
Take over worlds and destroy worlds.
Yeah. He good to what's the name with the teeth?
Death Stranding is not a game. I just. In all caps, let it be known. Jay Phoenix said Death Stranding is not a game. I really remember the Death Stranding, the movie, going up on YouTube the same day the game came out. So.
Hey, are we considering Sparta a good father? From
Devil May Cry.
From Devil May Cry. I mean, left his sons with some powers.
I mean,
I don't know.
Because he had them, don't mean he's automatically good.
Yeah. Okay, I got one.
Especially
whoever is the king at the time in Zelda. The king of Hyrule.
Come on.
Some of those king of Hyrules aren't that great. Now that I think about it.
Which one are we talking about specifically? You talking about King Rome in Breath of the Wild?
Right.
I would say Rome is good. I would say
he did his best.
Who was the King of Red?
Oh, King of Red Lions?
Lions, yeah. I would say he's up there.
Yeah, true. I don't think there's any more kings.
I think those are really the only two.
Yeah, I think so.
Because the king that you hear about in Ocarina of Time doesn't believe his daughter.
Yeah.
He could have saved a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
There was no Hyrule in Skyward Sword. That's the beginning. But the guy that was the head of the academy in Skyloft, he looked like the king. So he's like the governor of Skyloft.
Right.
Whatever. But he looks
he did all right.
He did okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess didn't have a king.
Just had Zelda twice.
Yeah. And then what's his name? Who's in Tears of the Kingdom?
Was he a dad though?
No, that's what I was just gonna say. He wasn't even a dad.
Roru?
Yeah, Roru.
No, unless they want to expand it in the new Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, he wasn't no dad.
Maybe he no.
Shout outs to King what's the fat one's name?
Fat.
Yeah, the Zora.
The one that's like
King
sick.
Zora.
Yeah, King.
He does
Zora.
that weep. a week,
Yeah.
a week to the side for like 5 whole minutes.
Please help my daughter. I'm too fat.
Yeah, watch me inch over. Okay. Speaking, okay, Zeldas. Uh,
And the other one, and the one in Tears of the Kingdom / Breath of the Wild, because he was real good to Sidon. He was definitely real good. To
that's
Sidon.
true. You know what? That's true. Shout out to the Zora Kings. They usually exist. Or well, I don't think the Twilight Princess King existed. The Zora
No.
are just frozen. They're like, hey,
Yeah.
man, we're frozen.
Yeah.
So
Weep. That's the noise that he makes. That's the noise that he makes.
oh my god.
I wonder if I
Jabu
can
Jabu?
find that. Yeah. No. Jabba Jabba was their deity.
That's the fish.
Yeah.
Oh no, the deity, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
King Harkinian of Zelda CDI.
Wow.
So
Tell me
honestly, even if you made it up, P Square, I even if you made it, I would believe you because I don't know anything about those games except for the memes and that's it.
Hold on. Tell me why this man got a.
Actually, hold on a second. Let me hold on. Let me
Yo,
Hold on.
pull it up.
Yo, tell me why this man King Zora got a team. It come up the first thing is King Zora moving. Tell me why the second one come up is King Zora moving for 10 hours.
Oh nah, that's insane.
Yo, they put it. Hey, pull that up. Let me see it.
I
Let me
got
see
you. I
it.
got you. This is crazy. This is wild right here.
Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. No, go back.
This man.
Wait, this is a 10-hour one?
Oh yes, Square.
Oh
I
my
know what you're talking
God.
about. That meme is hilarious.
Jabu Jabu. This man was moving. Hold on. Give him the move. Give him the move. Hold on.
He can't sit still. He scooted all the way over there to over here. Who sat there and we just recorded it? Like, they just. He literally moving from
Tell me
side.
why this man got to move his whole body.
Like really, it's just, they Nintendo say you're gonna watch us with this 3D King Zora inch over on the water that is supposed to be for the rest of the goddamn kingdom.
This man is sitting
Oh, that's
over
crazy.
the
Like,
water.
Yo, they drinking on his booty juice, man. That's wild.
Pause, no,
Pause,
level.
bro. Pause. They drinking his booty. That is wild. That is wild.
That's his bidet. Oh god.
They be drinking on it and be like,
Ooh, that tastes a little funny.
Nah, it's the minerals, bro. It's the minerals. They don't filter it from the city.
They got
bro.
mineral water.
this is a little freaky.
Nasty.
What is that doing?
They been soaking in it all
Oh
day.
my god.
He nasty. That man going crazy.
Oh Lord.
That man going crazy.
Oh snap.
That's right.
Hey, you know the sludge that's in Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, right. Yo, time passed suddenly, and it was just nothing but sludge. Like, it came from the sky. Like, bro. It had to came from the sky.
Oh my god.
That's right. He needs a whole.
Yo,
He has
that's
needs
wild.
a whole Zora tunic.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
That's
that made my
good,
day.
that's good.
That's
I had to change it
wild.
up to
That's
had to change it up to
crazy.
the CDI Kings Hyrule real quick. You know, like that. Oh, look, they drinking the booty water.
Oh my
Yo, he looking just like that too. That is wild.
This CDI stuff is cursed.
Oh my
I need to read an
God.
interview on why Nintendo let them do this, bro. Like, they did not care back in the 90s, man, or 80s, whenever this was.
My stomach hurt.
Alright,
bro.
alright, I'm gonna go back to the normal. I just
Oh my
had to
Okay.
switch it up.
That's
Alright,
crazy.
alright.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
I got
That's
tears.
crazy.
Man, we ain't drinking that water.
He said, look at them.
Oh man. Oh my goodness.
Canonically, how Jabu Jabu was said, Ganondorf's frame. See, we connecting the dots. This is new lore. I'm about to become
That
a Zelda
was
tuber
wild.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
This man, the king of Hyrule, was having them grab the water out the moat.
I'm saying, like I'm saying,
That water
Oh,
came directly
God.
for King Jabba Jabba. Oh,
Oh my god.
You want some water? You thirsty?
Put it in the bottle. Da-da-da-da.
I can supply the whole kingdom with some water. You're not supplying nothing, bro. We ain't taking nothing from you.
the
No.
water ran dry. What happened?
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
They should have a meme of like Link leaving and him doing like
Yeah, taking the face.
like that.
That some stank face.
Right? Where's my daughter? He get the shaking. Hold on, he get the shaking.
Oh man, this was a fun introduction to the show. This is great.
Oh wow.
All right, guys. If y'all
Oh
have,
man. Hey, I got one more. So, I know you haven't played it, Brandon. Oh, I'm sorry, Sandstorm. But the new game right now, Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I got to shout out to the dad on there because his intentions
Yes.
on there was very honorable and father-like. And I don't consider him, even though he was the bad guy, I don't consider him the bad guy because he was doing what he needed to do for his family. So I will put him in that top
Wait,
father.
did you finish the game, Vito?
Yeah.
Okay, we have to finish it like literally the night before Switch 2 dropped. Because I was like, I gotta watch the credits before I jump into my Switch 2. But that game is phenomenal. This game of the year, unless Metroid Prime 4 is way better than I'm expecting. But yeah.
Yeah. It has a very, very nice storyline. Even when you do like some of the side stuff, like it don't take away from the main story, but you know, it adds like additional stuff to it. You start seeing like, oh no, he's a great dad. But no, it has like great lore, great like just the imagination of it is painted out. That game is amazing. It is really
good. So for the rest of y'all in chat, especially that have not played it, we're gonna see a lot of nominations for the game at the end of the year from the usual places. Just letting y'all know, most of them are actually. Well, no, I would say pretty much all of them are gonna be deserved. But you know, I'm just letting you know. The Jeff Keighley show will become a.
And I hate turn-based games. Games. And this is definitely.
Wait.
It's one of
where
them.
it said Kakariko people be drinking dead and zombie people water anyways. What kind of stomach do Hyruleans have?
That's so true. Yeah. Kakariko is a dark place, man.
It's wild you said he don't drink the water because he literally pop up in the bottle. You're like, huh?
Oh god! And they have a whole well in their town, and leads. See,
and it leads down to the dead.
Yup. See, yup.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Nasty work. Nasty work in Hyrule, man. Nasty work.
Booty juice water with
Deadpool
mixed in it.
You can get it either way. You either get the booty juice or you get the dead juice. What you want?
Which one? You want some dead or you want?
We got it right here for you.
Pick your poison. I mean water. Pick your water.
Pick your water.
You want the red or the grape? You want the dead or the?
They like, dang, how them girls over there? How they be so strong though? Like how the girls over there be so strong? They ain't drinking none of the water. That's what happened.
That's right.
They drinking cactus juice. They ain't
It was
drinking
the
none of that
Guido.
crazy.
Let me get that cactus juice real quick.
I want
They got us
that way.
drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I want ain't flowing that way. It comes from somewhere else. I don't play that.
Zora booty water, drinking Kakarika,
That's why they said in That's why they said in Tears of the Kingdom. It's like, see, that's why that sludge is up there. All that sludge that came from.
Yeah.
That's true, like, except for like, It's given who runs the show, so the bias.
I wouldn't be mad if they won. Put it that way.
It's a good game. It's real rap. It got overhyped for some. Well, not. Let me rephrase that. It got the appropriate amount of hype, though. I know people were drawing the see. That's why Final Fantasy. That was annoying on Twitter, but otherwise, the game is phenomenal. Hopefully, it does come to Switch too.
I thought they said it was coming to Switch.
The only
too.
thing
That's
they
crazy
said was that I think they
for
gave the
launch.
whole little basic thing of we're investigating it, which I mean we'll see.
We haven't gotten any official announcements from anything yet. We still got 2 weeks left of June though, so
I
we'll
think
see what happens.
I think they'll at least try. I think it's too. I don't know if we're. Well, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna just immediately start doing a Switch 2 version because they're still a small team at the end of the day. But I do honestly believe they're gonna at least get the dev kits and at least try.
Yeah.
And I think, and it's definitely possible.
You know what's annoying though?
What?
You know what's annoying? Like I really can't find a physical copy.
Amazon just put up new copies today. I saw Wario64 posted on Twitter. Yeah, you got
Really?
follow Wario64, man. He's the plug for all the gaming stuff.
You know what's crazy? I am following.
Oh, I think I just got
why.
lucky.
Let me check that. Yeah. Let me.
I might have got lucky, or maybe I saw him on Blue Sky because
He said-
it's quieter there, so I see his stuff a little more often.
He said,
Yeah,
Amazon.
let me see if I can get the link for you. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me get the link for you.
All right. So while y'all doing that,
Yes.
so if you guys have any more dads that are memorable dads in gaming, which obviously seem to be a little bit harder for us to figure out, make sure you throw it down. Shout out to the great Deku 3, father-in-law Kokori, because he did good. He did very well.
Oh, I see it.
But make sure you throw it down. We'll give a shout out. So we are talking about our main topic yet, which is kind of crazy, is the Switch 2 hitting 3.5 million sales. But we've got a bunch of stuff that we still need to talk about before then, of this great accolade. So we didn't get the opportunity last week. Luckily, we have Trey Vito in here as well to give thoughts and everything. But not only do we have the PlayStation State of Play that came out a couple of weeks ago, but we also have the Xbox showcase for last Sunday, which happened after our Storecast last Saturday. So we're going to check both of these out, both of the highlights, and go through them. We're going to start off with the State of Play, which a lot of people sound like they thought it was a pretty decent overall experience. So we're going to start off with that and kind of give our thoughts.
These are highlights.
Okay, good. Oh yes, yeah, good show.
So I'm excited about this game. I'm going to tell you that right now. Luminous is my game.
What is it?
And I'm glad they finally came up with a new Luminous style game.
I didn't get put on the Luminous until it got remastered, and I got it for Switch. Well, actually, no, a friend of mine, he actually popped in the chat here earlier, but I saw him playing it like years ago, and I was like, what is this? It was it's like sideways music.
Yo, what is this?
Yeah, it's a lot like Tetris.
Yeah. That's that Pragmata.
Yeah.
I thought this game was dead for a minute. Oh, okay, that's how they're doing it. Okay, bet.
All right.
Okay. Oh, I'm hyped for this.
Huh?
I'm hyped for this. So I'm a No More Heroes guy, so of course I'm hyped for this.
What is this?
Romeo is dead, man.
Effective, healthy blood pressure support is more than innovation.
Hey, commercials?
They don't need
Commercials
that
in here?
Why they doing this stuff?
Right.
Commercials? Yo, this horror game?
This
This
kind of
looks
looks
good.
like What's the series that Nintendo had for the longest time?
Fatal Frame.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Silent Hill.
Oh, Silent Hill.
Yeah, that looks
Oh,
good.
snap.
I'm not really like a Silent Hill person. That looks good.
Interesting.
Oh, wow. What is this? Castlevania?
Sword, well, pretty much, yeah.
Bloodstained. Okay.
Bloodstained 2. That was surprising. I didn't think they were gonna make another Bloodstained. Lord. What is this? What the heck? Oh, it's the Digimon Persona game.
That's Digimon?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
snap.
Yeah, it looks like Persona to me, which is not a bad thing.
Right. I miss these style games.
Yeah, two of my friends who are big Digimon fans, they were geeking about the new Digimon, Jazzy. They were like, yo, I gotta get that. They did not like Digimon Survive.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, okay.
Streamer game.
Yeah, this
Yo,
is that
I-
walking game. Like you just move the feet.
This game would annoying.
This is crazy. Oh,
They showed this off a while ago.
you know what's crazy? I might have fun with something like that.
It's a kid.
I swear they showed it
I
off.
thought it was already
Big
out.
steps, Yeah.
It's been
They
shown
did.
in like the past 2-3 years.
They showed out
Yeah.
last year.
And almost every state of play appears in. This looks cool. What is this?
Yeah, interesting.
Origami.
Some sort of origami type deal?
Yeah, I kind of forgot what this is.
Yeah.
Hirogami.
Hirogami.
Okay. September.
Okay.
I'm excited for this.
This is coming to Switch, right? Or Switch
Yeah.
2? Or, or
Yeah.
both?
For Switch and Switch 2.
What is it?
Hot Shots Golf.
Yeah, the new Hot Shot.
Oh, okay.
So they added Pac-Man. Or everybody's got Hot Shots, yeah.
What is this? Oh, shoot.
Ninja
Oh, this
Gaiden?
is Ninja Gaiden, I think. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden. It's just funny because we got the 3D one, and now we got a 2D one this year. Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. Ooh.
Rock
did she just
climbing, fall. Yeah,
Did she just- Ooh,
Alright.
that
game
didn't
over.
Look,
Right.
didn't look good.
Yeah.
A demo
Oh,
available today. Okay, cool.
I might mess with that
Again?
tomorrow.
Dr. Upstick.
Bro, ain't nobody geeked about drumstick ice cream.
Drumstick.
Relax.
Right.
I'm gonna eat
The
all,
collection,
bro.
right?
Oh yeah, Doctor did his victory lap for this one.
Ooh.
He's the first person to talk about this music.
As long as it's got a tournament, that's all I care about.
I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be good. It's done by digitally click. And every classic thing they do is top.
First fight stick made by PlayStation.
I might get this fight stick. Yeah, I might get that.
That thing is wireless only. Phenomenal with wireless.
If it's 1 for 1, I'll be
Oh.
good.
Oh. That
I'll probably get this. I just don't know
uppercut's
when.
crazy.
It's not day one, but I'm interested. I never played.
Next year, out in August.
Wait, haven't they been advertising
Yeah.
for a minute too?
Yeah, I think more so now or more lately.
What is this? No, this can't be on the show. What is this?
Probably. Play it properly.
Is it Neo 3?
Yes.
Yeah, it gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a VR
Oh,
game.
this is
I was gonna
interesting.
say it's Assassin's Creed, the VR experience.
Thief. VR.
That'll probably be good.
That makes sense.
Honestly, I'm not a VR guy. That'll probably be
Yeah. Oh, so this must be all the VR experiences.
good. Yeah.
Hmm.
Guys, that's tomorrow. Okay.
From all this.
At least they're showing some support, some kind of support.
Oh, they even more Astrobot deals.
Oh, that
the
DLC?
Christmas stuff is
Oh,
old.
snap.
But I think
This
it's
is
just,
ride heavy.
yeah.
Ride heavy on
Yeah.
Aftermath. That looks like PS, can't be PSP.
I forgot what this is called. I remember the show. This is a unique
Dang,
game.
bro. Walking game.
Whoa. What was that?
Remnant?
Some-
Okay, so
something
something
new.
like PSP. Oh no, not with the airboard.
Oh, that's clean.
Not with the airboard.
We grinding. Ugh.
Not you doing the what is it? Overdrive.
Right? Oh.
Oh, wow.
Star Overdrive runs really well.
Yeah. Board of the Sea. Not you doing the overdrive.
Oh, really?
Alright. I don't remember what this
Another VR bit.
I got my potato shooter.
Oh, that's that control spin off.
Deus Ex, okay. Deus Ex was a really good game.
Hey,
Twisted
Twisted Metal. Hey.
Ah.
Resident Evil coming, okay.
Look at him. Yay. Plastic Rescue.
Was that it?
That was.
Nah,
Oh no, they're missing the big one. Well,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I know that can't be it.
Yeah, this and then the best for last. This looks really good though.
Dang.
You know, I probably will get this on Switch, dude. Like, be real.
First Light. It's interesting that it's third person. I'm kind of glad they moved it to third person.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's because of Hitman and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. This trailer, I remember in the show, they're like, yeah.
Was that was that Wolf talking?
No.
Or was it
like-
growling?
it was just
Oh.
growling. All that was just basically saying there's a deep dive. Like, now here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been seeing this all weekend.
This was the highlight for me. It was just so unexpected. I'm a big Marvel fan.
Okay.
Hey, Spidey the hand. Ooh.
Ooh. He said stop motion. Stage transition.
Fire. He said we ain't waiting for Capcom no more.
Token fighting. What is it called?
Marvel Tokon fighting sword. Just people just calling it Marvel
Tokon?
Tokon.
Okay.
Okay.
4v4 tag fighting. Crazy.
Man.
That's gonna be crazy. Online or
Yeah,
something? That's gonna be
nice.
crazy.
All right. So that was kind of the highlight reel of what we all got for the state of play. Very interesting. Very interesting. There were quite a few jams on there, little Jimmy jams, Jimmy jams. Geronimo, how did you feel about it?
I honestly thought it was pretty solid. So I usually go to all these state of plays with very low expectations, like just bare minimum expectations. I mean, there was barely any first party from Sony. You know, they're in the oops, Jim Ryan puts in a bad place of all the live service stuff, and they're paying for it right now. But everything else there, most everything else there looked intriguing. Like, of course, like I said, Marvel Tokon looked great to me. Even though I'm like pretty trash in most fighting games, but I'm a Marvel fan, so I'm gonna be there. The new Suda 51 game, Romeo is a Dead Man. That one is gonna be a day one. If it's just only on PS5, I'm gonna pull up and I'll play it on PS5.
That's so funny that they just couldn't call it Romeo Must Die. They had to call it Romeo is a Dead Man.
Yeah, that's Suda 51 style. He's got to have extra style and flair. Yeah, so that game's probably gonna be wacky and some good action and stuff. What was it? The new Silent Hill looks good. It's not like in like that fake Silent Hill town no more. It's not like in wherever in America it is now. It's just strictly, it looks like it's strictly Japanese horror, which is kind of cool. Nice little change of pace. And what was the other things on there that kind of stuck out for me? That one game with the hoverboard. That's made by the dudes who originally did like Journey, and then they did some other games. The last game they did was called The Pathless, which is like you're running out in these fields and you're shooting stuff with like a bow and arrow. So that game looked kind of cool to me, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for that one too. Oh, and of course Luminous. The new Luminous is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it was overall a pretty solid showing.
Okay, Vito, how you feeling?
It was solid. It was solid. Of course, I was hearing online for some reason that some people didn't like it. I don't know why.
There's no
but
Uncharted 5.
From what I seen,
All right.
yeah, probably. But from what I seen, you know what I'm saying, like some of the like the Marvel joint and the Yotai footage and that Digimon threw me off. It looked pretty solid. I think I wouldn't give it I wouldn't give it a 6, but I'd definitely give it a 7. You know, in my opinion.
For me, Luminous is my game, yo. Like Luminous is my game. That's and I think I first started on Luminous like back with the 360 era. So Luminous Online for the 360, and I got into all the DLCs and all the other stuff. At first, I really sucked at that game. It took forever. What up, B? Appreciate you coming through. I took forever, like, trying to understand that game. And then, like, I used to have, like, it got to a point, younger self, where I was just, like, having dreams of, like, how do I put these blocks in these places and actually get points and blah, blah, blah. And then I got really good at the game. So, ever since then, Luminous has been, like, one of my favorite games of all time. And I even have the Switch version, obviously, and I really feel kind of mad and disappointed because they really didn't make any DLCs or anything like that, bring back the old DLC or anything for that game. They just kind of just threw out that game. It's like, here it is. This is all you get. This is what you get. And I was like, you could definitely give us some more. So to see a new game, and it doesn't even look like it's like fully like the old game, which is very interesting. I'm trying to figure out how those combos and stuff like that is going to work. But that was cool. Seeing Silent Hill, that's awesome. Silent Hill F is interesting. I don't think it's the same. Is this like the newest Silent Hill?
Yes. I think yes. It's Konami doing it. It's supposed to be a collaboration with some like horror person from Japan. I forgot.
Okay.
They do like horror anime or manga or something. It's not like Junji Ito. It's somebody else. But
okay, because I
forgot what their name is.
I think I'm getting this and Resident Evil a little mixed up, just because like both of those obviously came in a very short span as far as the trailers with each other. So I'm thinking like, man, I swore I saw a Silent Hill thing already, but that was obviously Resident Evil. So cool that they got a Silent Hill joint coming out. That game with the robot on the back, what was it? Or with the little girl on the back of the robot.
Pragmata.
Yes.
That's a Capcom game. That was one of those games where they talked about like 4 or some years ago, and then it went dead silent.
Yeah.
And
now they're back out of nowhere.
Yeah. So I guess So which is cool because I thought that game was gonna just go bye.
Hey, so like, all right. So have y'all went on to y'all like PlayStation Shop or whatever
once
lately? All right. So I went on mine, and that game was in my wish list already, and I was like, I know I didn't put that in there. So I was like, how the heck did that happen?
I wonder. Maybe I'll go in and check it out too.
Herman Holst over there saying, "Hey man, we think you would like this game."
Yeah, just put it in your wish list, and if you wish like we wish, it'll be
right. Y'all choosing what I want on my wish list. I think you would like this.
We wish you would buy it, so we're gonna put it in your wish list.
Nah, I don't know.
Cause they put mine. I think they put Mind's Eye in there too. There was like 2 of them that I was on there that I know I didn't click on. I was like,
that Mind's Eye might look to be a psyop game. Anyway,
yeah.
I don't know about that one.
It's funny. I just literally looked at some stuff on Mind's Eye about the water effects or something like that from Twitter, and I was like, where did they do that at? Like, the man was walking. The man was literally walking across the water on some Jesus walks type stuff. But they didn't. They didn't add any like invisible wall or nothing like that to tell you like you couldn't go that way, which is something they should have done. Even though we talk about invisible walls all the time, but like it was on some Matrix type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you got in the corner where you're not supposed to be at, and the water just flowing, and he just walking across the water like it's solid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh heck
Yeah,
no!
it's weird. It's weird.
I heard it didn't have like a dodge or a roll like feature, like in fighting, like shooting and stuff. They didn't have a melee or nothing. It just had you hide behind a wall and you shoot, and they was like the aim and stuff too.
You talking about the Pragmata? Oh no, you talking about Mind's Eye. Yeah, I just hear nothing bad things about that game. I don't know. They'd be like, hey, one of the old co-creators of Rockstar started the studio made, and it's like, okay, like the game good? No, be quiet.
Right.
And you know, they was dogging this before it even came out, so I was kind of like, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's that they shot themselves in the foot by saying, hey, you want to play a game that's just like Grand Theft Auto before Grand Theft Auto 6 come out? Play Mind's Eye. They had like this campaign doing that, so I thought they shot themselves in the foot, and that's why people was throwing hate at them. But obviously, when people start actually playing the game, oh no, it's
that's the part that sucks the most is like you try and avoid stuff like that, and then you still get caught up in the fire, and then fools find out their game ain't even worth it. That's a bad look, my guy. That is a bad look, my guy.
Like this is nothing like Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
This ain't even like Grand Theft Auto 3.
Right.
Bro, Cyberpunk low key is like a GTA. Just messing around in that game right now.
Oh, you playing Cyberpunk?
I've been playing more lately.
It works, though.
Is it cool? Because I mean,
it takes like maybe for me to like an hour or two to kind of start getting going. Where they're like, okay, you can go around Night City now. But I'm ready to start a main mission. I'm not gonna go on this too long, but basically I'm in Night City now, and I've just been wandering around and hearing NPCs talk about stuff.
Are you stuck on the main island of Night City, or are you able to like access over the bridge?
I'm not at the bridge yet.
Okay.
I chose Nomad. I don't know if there's any major. Okay, no. Okay, so I did Nomad.
Conversations that are different, but for the most part,
I met the black dude in the car.
Oh,
the
yeah. That whole fiasco.
I met him, and I met another chick on the side. It was optional. She's like like a cop or whatever. I just didn't see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then I met with my homeboy, and he's like, all right, cool. He pretty much did the, hey, when you're done doing everything, let me know. We'll go to the next part, this hit or whatever. And I was like, all right, bet. So I've just been doing side quests where I can.
Yeah, okay. You can do the side quests. I mean, the main quests will unlock, after the next main quest will unlock all the other bridges, so you can actually go through the whole city.
Okay.
But I will say, if you're not prepared for like a long fiasco, like I'm talking like an hour to 2 hours long.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's a whole long fiasco before you get the opportunity to like go to all the bridges. But it's just that mission that will allow you to do that. So yeah, prepare yourself.
Okay, bet. Okay.
It's good. It's a good mission. It's definitely really good.
Yeah, I'm just doing some side stuff where I can. I'm kind of getting my bearings still. I kind of stopped using MouseCon with it. I feel what you were saying last week, Sam. Like, it's not even so much as using it to move around and camera aim and stuff. That's fine. It's literally like when I started seeing it, I was like, okay, this was Sam's what I'm talking about. No, Jack was talking about. Basically, it's like sometimes you press Y to do things, sometimes you press A to do things. Hitting the right click to crouch is a little awkward. I see what you're doing, so I'm gonna just either play handheld or dock with like split.
Yeah, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
I would, and like I said, I really wish you could switch out the crouch button. I hope later in the patch that they allow you to do that. But
I think they will try and patch this game 1 or 2 more times, because I mean, we pulled up for it, so there's now they can say no one bought it. It probably is gonna clear 1 million within the next month or so, if it hasn't already.
Yeah.
If it hasn't already, so.
All right.
Yeah.
So on to our next piece here. We have the Xbox Game Showcase, which was actually this piece is actually longer than the other piece, which is kind of surprising to me, but that's okay because I feel like as far as like content goes, this didn't have as much content as the other one. But that's neither here nor there. I will speak positive of it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the Xbox Showcase game. Oh, there we go. Check out the Xbox Showcase event for 2025.
Bet. Wait, isn't this out? They're charging $80 for this, y'all.
What?
Yeah, they're charging $8 for
blasphemy.
this one. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for Game Pass,
Is this
Right.
What is it?
the Outworld.
Other one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
$80.
Yeah.
Where's $80 in this game?
They said that about Mario Kart.
Right.
So, but I think I might have an argument for Mario.
Alright,
Kart.
I'm about to get this though.
What's this again?
This
This is
is
high. This is the new High in Life.
This is High
You
on
know what,
Life too.
that-
Yeah.
Actually, I'm actually glad to watch this. I didn't watch the full video last night. I kind of missed some of this. That first game was better
I
than it
definitely
had
saw
the
this.
like intention of being.
Yeah.
Coming this winter.
The first game was my
It's coming
stuff.
this winter. I guess I'm gonna check it out.
What's this, some Assassin's Creed? What is this?
There's a few things on this show I kind of liked.
Yeah. There's one that really, really stood out to me on here.
I gotta remember. I might remember when I get to it.
Resonance.
No, not Assassin's Creed.
Plague Tale. Ah.
When this popped up, I
Oh,
thought this was a
snap.
Hellblade game at first.
Oh.
Yeah.
With like a black chick, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, there's your handheld Xbox. The ROG Ally.
The Xbox Ally.
I mean the Xbox Ally.
With Silk Song gameplay on.
Right.
Hey, man, that
The
game
same
ain't.
gameplay that we saw.
Yeah, if that game ain't a banger when it comes out, then
It's supposed to come out the same day as the ROG Xbox Ally.
supposedly,
What's supposed to come out?
The same day as the ROG Xbox Ally.
how am I?
Whenever that is, we don't have a date.
True.
This one looks kind of tight.
Forgot.
It's basically Soul Reaper.
Oh, really?
No, it's basically Blade.
What I do.
This is how
Oh.
a Blade game should be.
Well, hopefully a Blade game comes out, man. I actually don't remember this. Oh, Lord.
I became something else. I became a Daywalker.
Walker. The Blood of Dawn Walker. I actually completely forgot that was a trailer. Oh, this was interesting.
Meat Boy 3D.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
What is
Meat
it?
Boy 3D.
What the heck is Meat Boy?
Yeah, right. Pause.
Yeah.
Super Meat Boy. That was a game from I remember from like the Xbox Live Arcade days. It was like
Yeah.
a 2D. It was one of the first.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, okay.
They made another one that no one played
gotcha.
called Super Meat Boy Forever. Pause. But it was like one of those like infinite running type games or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know anyone that played it,
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's good or not.
Ninja Gaiden.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I feel like we're gonna see a Switch 2 version of this.
This is 4?
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play this. Depending on when depending on what comes out around it.
Yeah, that's gonna be playing.
We need Nintendo to drop that direct.
I think it's in October, right? This one?
Yeah, I think so.
So this will be around the time that Pokemon comes out.
Yeah. October got Pokemon and Ghost of Yote for me.
Ooh. Yeah,
I don't know if I can get a third game. You know what I'm saying?
October
I
21st, yeah.
I keep myself at a 2-game limit at most a month.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard.
If
Yeah,
I'm
that's gonna be
gonna
hard.
be
Fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
Oh, this is Old Country?
I don't
Or-
know.
Is it?
Or is it Raiders? or the DLC. Oh, it is. This is the
This
DLC
is
for.
Indie.
Yeah, that's the
Indiana
DLC
Jones.
for
Yeah.
I
Indiana.
didn't expect DLC. I don't know why.
The Giants.
Oh, J Biggs asked
They
earlier.
worship the Giants.
Oh yes, do I play Metal Gear 3 from the collection or Metal Gear Delta? Did you play the original Metal Gear Solid 3?
Oh, here's the Game Freak one. Where's Risky at?
Right! Yo, this game, yo! Everyone's like, Game Freak can make graphics. And it's like, yeah, they can. It's always the Pokemon Company's fault.
Yeah.
It's their
No,
fault.
it's Nintendo's fault because Nintendo had everything to do with it. It's their system.
Tired of people not knowing what they're talking about.
It's so stupid. It's so stupid. So why do we have Cyberpunk then? Why do we have Cyberpunk?
Right. Watch that
Oh,
come
I'm
to
about to
Switch
get
2
that.
as well. You'll be like, how?
Right. It's impossible!
There's
No!
no way!
That's impossible!
You know what I'm not seeing right now is the Fable situation.
Oh, yeah.
Did they totally scrap that?
No. They say it's coming out. They delayed again to next year, so we'll just have to see. I believe in playground games, but you know.
We got Clockwork instead. Isn't that by, what's the group? What's the team?
It's like some studio. I'm not familiar with it. This was a surprise. I was pretty surprised for this.
Yeah, I haven't played one of these yet, but it looks very interesting.
I watched streams of it when it first came out. It literally is like that old movie Honey I Shrunk the Kids, but in the
Yeah.
backyard, and it's a survival game.
The first one?
Yeah.
Y'all talking about? Yeah. The first one's pretty dope.
Oh, J Biggs never played Metal Gear 3? If you have the collection, I would say try playing the original. And if you were interested in like a different take on it, then maybe go for Delta after that. Maybe.
This one looked interesting too.
That's what I recommend. I played some of Metal Gear Solid 3. It's really good. It has a little weird quirks, but overall it's a good game. Okay. Oh, is this game?
I definitely would have been shooting for no reason.
Right. Let me double tap. Make sure you did. I don't play that game.
We have the collection. Oh yeah, I definitely stick with those games first.
This
Those
one I
original-
didn't really care about.
I don't even know what this is. Wait, is this? Actually, what is this?
It's Elder Scrolls.
Bro, I never know who
Online.
plays these games, but obviously people do because every time there's an Xbox or Bethesda thing, there's always a new trailer for the Elder
Yeah,
Scrolls Online.
more DLC for it.
So there's got to
Oh,
be a
but-
dedicated player base for it. I just
Yeah.
don't know. So,
It's their Tomb Raider.
I guess so. Oh, you know,
Tomb
yeah.
Raider.
What-
Insane.
It's got a black woman, so I want to pay attention.
Hey, the
Right.
ending of this trailer is interesting.
Oh yeah.
It made it seem like it's gonna be more than what they showed on this trailer.
Yeah, true. Like Alphelion. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on them.
What the heck is this?
Yeah, this one was kind of interesting too.
I don't
I don't know how I feel about all the singing and all that. I don't know
Yeah,
how I
like
feel
a
about-
musical
Yeah.
during video games. Like, nah,
Yeah.
I can't do
I
it.
like music-based games, but I'm not sing-alongs or whatever. Not
Right.
really, not really
Yeah,
my-
yeah, nah, that's weird. Cause I hate sing-along movies, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm really particular. I don't know. I won't be going out my way, but sometimes one kind of hit.
This one didn't really look that interesting to me either.
I don't even
No,
remember.
ain't this like a DLC to one of these games that's already out?
It
Yeah,
probably is.
it is. I can't remember which game it was though.
Like Civilization or no,
Age of
Age of
Age of Mythology.
Okay, yeah.
I think those are like PC type things. Oh, I remember this. Is like it's like some Korean studio, or whatever. Like all this wacky stuff is going on.
Yeah.
Like look at this,
Yeah.
like, bro. Like,
Yo, this look fire.
yeah. It's like one of those games you play for like a weekend and be like, yo, that was balls to the walls, crazy, and then that's it.
That's
That's
it.
not a
That's
bad
the only
thing.
time.
It's good to have these filler action, balls to the wall type games from time to time.
Mudding.
Mudang, Two Hearts.
Yeah, that's I think it's the next one that I'm interested in. I feel like it's coming up.
Meta,
No,
how can I get my trio
why
these
you gonna do
breakfast?
that to me?
Meta don't need ad revenue. What is wrong with them?
And two
Having
sponsorships.
the best
Come
sale we've
on
ever
now,
had.
no.
They hit you with the double whammy. Double ad.
Double ad.
Double
Nintendo Switch
ad.
logo.
Oh, this. So this kind of threw me too. 76 with fishing. I wonder how many people is really clamoring for fishing.
I don't know. Yeah, I think this game falls under that category of they got a dedicated player base too.
Yeah.
The game.
Yeah.
It's Fallout 76, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because when I came out, everyone was like, "No, this ain't it." And then apparently they fixed it over the time, and now people play it again.
My God.
I mean, I played it maybe a couple months ago. It's not bad.
Solo leveling.
Really, Chris? Oh shit! I can't really lose.
But I think it's the mobile game.
Oh yeah,
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean,
it is.
some of those mobile games are pretty good quality. I'm just not big on touch controls or playing on. Yeah. Oh, solo level.
Yeah.
PC, and Xbox.
Oh, this one looks kind of dope. I'm kind of excited about this. It's their own version of Pokemon.
What's this?
Yeah, like a friend of mine described this as this is like
What is it?
how
Version
the
of Pokemon.
more original.
Yeah, more original. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Be
I forgot
original
what
with your
it's
stuff.
called. Exactly.
And animal.
Animal? Okay. That crab that's a coconut crab. That's hilarious. Animal.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. That's gonna be dope. Tony Hawk.
Yeah, I don't know what
3
we really needed.
and 4.
Yeah. Because we got Michelangelo now.
Oh yeah. Turtles. I'll give
Why
I'll
these
give them
pieces be
props.
looking
They gave
weird.
him the most recent look of them because most times they'll go back to the classic '80s look.
Yeah.
It's most recognizable.
Yeah.
I think it would look. It looks best like that.
Yeah.
I like the current stuff.
Yeah, I like the current stuff too. It's a little jarring in that trailer, but in the movie it's dope.
Yeah.
Actually, this look okay. That's crazy.
This game right here.
This
I'm
game
ready
looks
for
fire.
this game. This game looks dope.
This game is fire. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah. It's definitely gonna be a scoop on the Switch.
Yeah, I gotta keep my eyes on this game.
Yeah, that's crazy too. Like a sword thrown into the throat. Pause.
Right,
Crazy.
right.
Yeah.
He pulled out the sword and the wings came out on him.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I ain't playing no games no more.
He put out his back. He put out his spine. That was a spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spine. Yeah, the blood. Like, you know.
Like, ooh,
No more games.
what is this?
But he ain't scream when he did it, cause one pause. He done it more than one pause. And two, he had to show off like it didn't really hurt.
Oh yeah. Well, this was.
Hey, you know what he did though? He did that Denzel. You know when Denzel was getting whooped in Glory, and his eyes he was kind of like watering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he wasn't,
Yeah.
that's what he did. He
Trying not to drop the tears.
No, that hurt. My spine.
spinal vertebrae spinal. Oh,
That's open grounds for getting clapped. Pause.
You can put right. Let me go ahead and put this on Switch too. Okay, so this is one of my
There you
favorites.
go.
So,
Yeah.
when they showed this,
yeah, Invincible.
I was like, "Yo, is this a fighting game?" Oh, and then the trailer. Oh man.
I think it looks way too cartoonish.
I mean, yeah,
I think they
I
could do
think
a
it's
little
part of
more.
the budget.
Yeah.
Like if you look like
Cause I wanted to.
there's like actual gameplay of like matches from like Summer Game Fest. It's like a mid-budget game. Like you can tell they have a certain budget.
okay.
I think that art style is part of it.
Okay,
It looks
what's
fun.
this?
Oh, Final Fantasy finally coming to Xbox.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, okay.
It's like 16 is here.
Yeah. This was a shadow drop too. Let's go.
I'm gonna keep waiting.
Available today.
I'm gonna keep waiting for 16.
It's a good game, but yeah, I mean, there's no problem with waiting. No problem.
This one looks interesting too.
Oh, I actually like this one. This was a Psychonauts, dude. It's like a lighthouse. Like, this is weird.
We walk around as a lighthouse.
Yeah.
It's like a weird, like one of them weird, like kind of old school platformers. Yeah. That's right.
Keeper.
On some what is that movie? Inception.
Yeah. I thought this was Inception, the game. At first, I was like, really?
Right.
Right, like very.
They're like, well, we couldn't come out with a movie, so we have to turn it into a video game.
There we go. Like the game was like a sequel or something.
What's wild is this was Call of Duty.
This was Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you know
right.
what? Yeah, 7. Yo, why are they coming out with Call of Duty cops so quick? Like they just dropped last year, right?
Yeah, I think they all take turns, like the 3 studios. For real? Another 2?
Dang, what they double ad.
And it
that was it. That's why.
okay.
All right, we'll go in reverse this time. Geronimo, how'd you feel about the Xbox showcase?
The Xbox show was cool, It definitely was quantity over quality in some aspects. Stuff that stuck out to me. Of course, the Ninja Gaiden 4 looks great. Don't know if it's a day one just yet. It might become like a November game, depending on what's going on. But yeah, that was good. That king with the lighthouse keeper looks interesting to me. The game with the girl fighting the dudes, pulling out swords from the spine and whatnot. That's crazy.
Spinal.
Yeah, that game looked crazy. Looks interesting. I know we didn't really touch on it, but I think J Biggs reacted to it in chat. That the Persona 4 remake did get it revealed officially here. It's called Persona 4 Rebirth. And he didn't really show a lot. He just showed the main protagonist run down the street. But it looks good. It looks like higher quality than the Persona 3 remake is. But that looked nice. What else? I'm blanking. We just watched this, and there's some other things. Oh yeah, of course. Invincible Versus was good. I'm interested in that. That's mostly it off the top of my head. Overall, it was a decent showing. The Xbox Ally exists, and they showed Silk Song superimposed on the daggone thing in that trailer, which is kind of funny. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Xbox show was decent, not as good as some of the other shows, but definitely not a Summer Games Fest kind of snooze fest.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I feel you.
yeah, it was solid.
All right, Vito, what did you think about it?
I think it was a decent showcase. I don't expect nothing less from Xbox. I want to say last year they had like the better showcase as well.
Perfect Dark and all of that.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not saying this is the better showcase, but I'm just saying like it was decent. It was definitely pretty cool. I'm excited for Beasts of Reincarnation.
Oh right.
That looked pretty dope. Don Walker looked interesting. Definitely High on Life. Oh yeah, too.
High on Life.
I'm ready for that. I'm definitely ready for that. Outer Worlds 2. That I don't know. I guess I gotta watch. Did they have a gameplay situation too?
Yeah, they had like a deep dive thing after the showcase. But I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I never played the first game. so I don't have much experience or much to say about Outer Worlds. I'm sorry, Outer Worlds. But Outer
Yeah.
Worlds 2 looks good. $80 price tag. Y'all whiling over there at Xbox, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So I definitely got to figure out. Well, first of all, y'all know me. I don't pay regular price for any type of video game anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm always catching that price on a discount or some form of fashion. So I'm gonna wait on how gameplay, see how that's running. I know how the other one run is on Game Pass. So if it's anything like that, then I think that'll be a decent game as well. The Invincible thing, that looked pretty cool, but it was like, what kind of took away from me is how cartoony it should look. But you just said like basically it's a mid-grade studio, so I mean I'll give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because I do love Invincible, and that Plague's Tale. What was the name of that?
Resonance.
Yes.
Resonance. That looked interesting. I mean, even though the other Plague Tales I really didn't get to, or I played the last one, the latest one or whatever, 2 or whatever, but I just couldn't really get with it. It's because it was too stealthy, and then when it came to the fighting, it was just weird for me. But at the same time, I can see myself kind of getting into it with this one, because this one looks a little more like. It looks more like an Assassin's Creed type situation. So I'm probably able to, function a little better with this one. But yeah, definitely, I would definitely give this showcase I'll give this about a 7 as well. I think Sony and Xbox both had similar experiences on their showcases. I felt the same way, with both.
Okay.
Yo.
I feel that.
Yo, why you pause like that, yo?
I was pausing for effect. Like, okay.
I agree with you pretty much. Yeah, they definitely have similar stuff on both shows. Me personally, higher highs on the state of play. That's just me personally.
Yeah. So, there was a lot here to kind of digest, and I don't mean like it had a lot more than what the state of play had. Of course, Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is a wacky game anyway, and I feel like that's like a new piece. It's interesting because that company made Outer Worlds before they were with Microsoft, if I'm not mistaken. Because is it Oblivion? Hyperion? Who's the Outer Worlds team?
Oh, Obsidian. They're pretty much the GOATs at Xbox right now. They're like how Insomniac was for PlayStation before, 2022 or whenever Spider-Man 2 came out. Like they've dropped like maybe half a dozen games in the past 5-6 years.
Yeah. So Outer Worlds 2, it looks like an interesting game, and it always has that Bethesda feeling to it, without all the bugs. So there's that. High on Life, obviously, that, like you guys said, that looks like a really good game.
Yeah,
looks like it's just about to be as wacky as the original one.
Oh yeah.
I'm all over at Sword's End. That one was like the major highlight for me, and I don't even really get hyped over 2D games like that. But that boy, I can't even wait to get my hands on that game. The ROG or Xbox Ally is the weirdest thing to me, because I swore they already had something already out for. It may not have been ROG, but it was somebody else, Lenovo maybe.
They had a partnership
Logitech.
or something.
Yeah,
like
Logitech.
It was like the G Cloud, but it was a cloud-only tablet, so it was just like.
Yeah, so this kind of felt like a half step in, and it makes me really wonder how much different the specs are between the original ROG Ally or even the upgraded. I think there's a one higher than the ROG Ally. Um,
Mm.
what the specs are compared to those, and more importantly, what the price is going to be, because that's kind of like
Yeah,
the
prices.
ROG Ally is
Oh, they didn't give a
no,
price.
We don't
and
have
I think
official price yet.
the original ROG Ally is already like $700, $800.
I think it's like
So
700. Yeah.
if it's better than that, now you're really looking at some change. You know what I mean? Some
Yeah.
loot.
Getting close.
Expect Xbox like fanboys be like, oh, it's way more powerful than the Switch 2. Oh, like bro, you paying
Same song and
laptop money.
dance.
You playing laptop.
That's the number one question right now is the price right now.
That's
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at like all these articles like what's the price gonna be? What's the price gonna
yeah.
be?
Because
There's
I feel like it's a cannibalistic move. If you make it less than the ROG Ally, the original ROG Ally, then like is the specs lower than the original ROG Ally? Because if they higher, then like, what was the point of the original ROG Ally? Then you cheaped out a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
so there are two versions of the Xbox Ally. I think the one they showed us that might be the high end one they showed us.
Yeah, the
I don't
black
know.
one.
Yeah,
I
the
think the
black one.
black one is the higher end.
Yeah, they're kind of doing like how they do the Xbox now. Like the black one is the high end one, and the white one is like the mid tier one or whatever.
Yeah.
We don't have prices. I don't know the full
Okay.
specs, but from saw a bit of one video. I think it's Paris Lily on YouTube. Shout out to him. I think the video. He basically was just like the Xbox Ally X is like it's the heavy duty one. That's for the hardcore Xbox dudes. Like that's got the bells and whistles one. Like the best of. I think like equivalent to the high end Ally right now. And then
Okay.
that regular Xbox Ally is like the more
Mm.
mid tier one. I think they might try and get competitive with the price on that, but we'll see.
This
But
is
yeah,
Sam's.
I don't know. I mean, it's gonna
Yeah.
run Silk Song, so Silk
Right.
Song should be coming out this year
Yeah.
sometime. But
And I
yeah,
think too. I think what's crazy is now. Now hold on. Now hold on. Now let me hold on. Let me pause this real quick. Let me pause this and let me say this. Um, Now that we have a ROG Ally Xbox version, expect Grand Theft Auto 6 to be in some other places.
hey, look, I still got that video out. I got the thumbnail. It's coming to Switch 2. Is a game key card. I'm holding on to that. When the day happens, I'm gonna just pull a doctor and make a video and just reference that whole video. Be like, look, I said it first. But nah, but nah. Yeah. I mean, well. It depends, though. See, that's a good thing you bring up, Sandstorm. Because like, are they gonna treat it like a like console releases are gonna launch on that too, or is that gonna just be
Yeah,
another PC handheld? Because they always wait like a year or so to release the Grand Theft Autos on
yeah.
PC.
Well,
So
that's what makes it interesting, right?
Mhm.
Because the ROG
yeah.
Ally X is
Hmm.
specifically designed for Game Pass.
That's right. It's got Xbox and not Steam PC.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
So
picking up what
now
you're
are
putting
you
down.
So now are you telling them like Steam is telling them like you can play it on your PC, but we have to make a specific version for Steam Deck, so it may come out later for an update? Or are you telling them because everything that we've seen so far is day and date with Game Pass? So are you saying the same thing with the handheld?
It could.
Hmm?
It could
Am
be.
I
It could be.
in my SpongeBob voice?
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, yeah, I think it really depends on the. We'll have to see how they designate it with like the Xbox Series and whatnot. Like, is it gonna be like these games are coming out on this too as an Xbox platform, even though it is Asus ROG Ally stuff, or is
Yeah,
it just another PC handheld with an Xbox button on it on
yeah.
the Xbox UI? Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious.
So that makes for interesting combo.
Mm.
I think that's going to be the telltale sign. If we hear or see anything about it coming to the raw, well, any of the PCs, handheld PCs, but specifically that, especially because it's tied in with Xbox like that, one to one with their Xbox.
That would be interesting.
Hey, so we got some rumors on the price.
Oh, we do. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the white one, is gonna be roughly around like $4.99. So pretty much a bundle of the Switch 2 with the Mario Kart.
That's actually not
bundle.
bad.
That'll be
actually
the same
not
price.
bad.
Because that's lower than the original dog.
And it's around the Steam Deck OLED.
And then the black one. And the black one is going to be around possibly $7.99. So
a couple hundred more.
Still roughly around the same price. Yeah.
$7.99.
And then they're saying it's rumored to say that there's rumors of it pre-orders in August and then release in October.
Yeah, October about to be a banging month, man.
That's an interesting time.
Yeah. So all that's rumor, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how
you know what?
How credible
That makes
is,
sense. You know, the October that makes sense because Outer Worlds 2 is their big game this year.
Yeah.
And that comes out in October.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, okay, that makes sense. I can see it.
Yeah. And Ninja Gaiden, even though that's not their game, comes out around that time. So they would have some other games that are.
That's a Game Pass game.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna have that in the branding because when they announced it, they said that like they had like a part in like I don't want to say development, maybe like publishing. I think they might be partially publishing it or something.
I think it should be one of those things where they show off whatchamacallit again, even though it's old now. Flight simulator on
true
on the handheld.
That's true.
Just to show the fidelity and stuff. Because I think that's more testament than like a Forza. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not getting Forza anytime, or for a new Forza Horizon because they're making Fable.
Yeah.
Well,
they said they were going to show it at what's the name, but they pulled out or something.
Oh, new Forza?
The Forza Horizon, because it should be like what just came out. Well, what came out last year? It was that Motorsports, right? So now Horizon should be coming up, and by them releasing a new console, that'll only make sense too for it to be coming out soon as well. But they didn't advertise it for some reason.
Interesting. Okay. About time for it to go to Japan. It's time.
Yeah.
It's time.
I hope
be all on that.
Is that the rumor place that they're going to head to?
I think they're kind of doing the thing that everyone, the Assassin's Creed fans did. They're like, oh, come on, Assassin's Creed got to go to Japan next. I've seen people say it like that. I don't think it's a rumor or anything.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind. Have they been in England or France yet? Or Germany?
England was 4.
Yeah, they started in Britain. Well, hold on, that was 4. Yeah, 4 was Britain, and then 5 was like
Mexico.
Mexico.
3 was like Australia, and I don't know where any of the ones before that were.
Yeah, that was I forgot what those ones. But I think I heard a lot of people say they want Dubai, which is crazy.
Is there a lot around Dubai, outside of Dubai?
You know what? That's what I be thinking too. I'm like, what else
Dubai's like Las Vegas. They built that city strictly for rich people to spend money and make money.
And it just seems like Vegas ain't nothing around Vegas. Like that's it. It's
over a desert, bro.
Yeah, like
hot as I don't know what out there.
Yeah, what you mean the city?
Just in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
But that's how I feel about Dubai.
But,
like Dubai is right by the water, so you got the boat and the yacht and all that stuff. But like,
and then there's nothing else. That's what's crazy. It's
just for rich people. Just be like, hey, I'm rich in a new city. Like that's how I view it. That's literally how I see it.
If you make a Horizon out there, like how in the world? What else would you like?
No, you go. Yeah,
it's just desert and then city, like desert and city. Like that's weird. So I wouldn't if they do that. I wouldn't. I don't know. That'd be weird. But I think people are saying that just because Fast and the Furious was filmed out there too. But I mean, with Fast and Furious, it was multiple places. I would want them to do one in like you said, Japan or I would have wanted one in
Brazil be
Brazil.
hot.
Ooh.
Brazil be hot. The
Oh, I would
layers.
like
That would be
that. I would
hard.
like
Because
that.
of Rasenha,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think that would be dope.
That would
Driving
be
around,
nice.
yeah, that'd be hot.
Yeah.
That'd
That'd
be
be hot.
clean.
I think Germany. I think Germany, but like cities in Germany, I think that would be dope. Like Switzerland,
Mm-hmm.
like some of those places that don't get touched as much. But I mean, obviously Japan, right? Because it's a whole
Yeah.
island that you could really work with,
It's
and
got its own
multiple
streetcar
cities.
culture too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, Exodia said Dubai is that place that Instagram chicks get flew out to. Yeah.
And man, I never lied.
Flued. Exactly.
Oh, that's so funny how true that is.
And you know what's crazy? Those Instagram chicks, they only take pictures of like pretty much two areas. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like where
Honestly,
you
bro,
at in
when I was
Dubai?
on
Like,
Instagram and
what else
I
you do?
followed some of the pages on there, I honestly think what they would do, they would just travel for like days, weeks on end, and they would just get a bunch of pictures and just dump them over time.
Yeah.
Nah, they
Yeah.
like unless
Yeah.
they're making just crazy money 24/7. I can't imagine anyone just traveling at all times.
Yeah.
Nah.
Just
Nah.
not feasible.
Oh, you know what would be crazy? I heard like around like Nigeria and stuff like that. Like there's like some
Oh yeah, like
they got a race culture out there.
Lego.
Lego or whatever
Yeah.
like that. Dude, if
That-
they did one out there, oh my god! And then that will bring so much awareness to how Africa
Yeah,
really is,
that's-
because people have a real jaded
Yeah.
idea of what Africa
I
looks
reason-
like.
want some in Africa
I
for
can't
real.
talk about it here, but due to
Yeah.
reasons. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
that's
crazy.
crazy. All right, so those are our thoughts on both the Microsoft showcase for 2025. There was a little piece afterwards that Bethesda had, but I'm pretty sure it was one of the games that they had already showed off in the Microsoft piece. So it wasn't like anything new. And then we saw the PlayStation as well. Their showcase, because they wanted to get their stuff out before anybody else. So with that being said, we got our last topic, but real quickly first, which is kind of funny. I don't have this up, but it reminded me when I first saw this, because my boy sent me this. Shout outs to my boy Ever. He's been asking me. They've been trying to hound me on questions of about the Switch 2, and I'm like, man, all this stuff is misconception. Like y'all just been hearing like the rips and repeat stuff. So it's funny because on my Twitter, a thing came up from Beerman 3600. I don't know how you actually say his name, but Beerman 3600 or Bearman 3600. Sorry. And he has a video out talking about do not buy the Nintendo Switch, and it's funny because a lot of his points are like rinse and repeat points that we've already talked about on the channel so many times. He was talking about pack-in games and how the Wii had pack-in game and it was terrible looking, but it was a free game, and the Wii U had a pack-in game even though it really didn't, unless you bought the higher version.
True. Yeah.
But the Switch didn't have a pack-in game, and then the Switch 2 didn't have a pack-in game, and he couldn't understand why Welcome Tour was not a pack-in game, because it should be, for all intents and purposes, be a pack-in game because it barely does anything anyway, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, this man has no clue what he's talking about. We already talked about having to need the camera and the Pro controller and all that. Even my boy was like, oh great, there's more stuff I had to buy. I said, you don't have to buy that. You don't got to buy none of that. Like, you don't have to buy any of those things. That's why it's not packed in, so you don't have to pay the extra cost to buy those things. He's like, but what if I want to buy those things? And I'm like, you would have to do the same thing with Sony and Microsoft. It's no different. It's the same move. And then he kind of also talked about how weak the system was and not capable, and the price of it was too much, and I'm like, and so my boy brought this up as a point, and I'm like, yo, this chipset is literally in nothing else. Like it is. This is the only chipset for this thing. It's not like the original Switch where this chip actually came from something else, and they bought it in bulk. This is it doesn't exist anywhere else. You can't get this anywhere else. So it's just interesting, man. It's interesting that, and I say all that because over this past week, we've been having mad haters. Like, people are mad. Like,
Their butt hurt. So funny.
Literally mad that this system even exists. Like, I don't know if it's on it's almost to a point of like pure silliness to me, to be honest with you. It's like, oh, well, your games are terrible. Your games suck. Nah, we having fun with them. No, you can't have fun with them because they suck. You can't have fun. It's not fun. Look at Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk doesn't play good. Well, it plays better than the PS4 version. Yeah, but it doesn't play better than the Series X version, but it looks better than the Series X version. No, it's about how you play it. It's not. It can't look good and not play well. Like, what do you expect from a tablet? Oh, I thought you were talking about it being a console. It was a console before, now it's a tablet.
It's constant goalpost moving. It's constantly like that level in Mario 3D World everyone mentions. It's just that level. It's just the whole time. You think at the end the goalpost said, "Nah, we keeping it moving." That's right. At all times, bro. At all times. I used to be looking like y'all have no life. Y'all can't stand us having fun with our brand new system. We trying out all our dozens of Switch 1 games from the past 8 years and just seeing the immediate glow up. The vast majority of them get like just putting the game in there, just seeing the frames go up. Some games the resolution tightening up. Mario Kart World's a banger. They mad. It's a sad bunch out there, man. It's a sad bunch of
mad, and it just doesn't really make any sense to me why people get so mad. Like, especially enjoying the system. There's so many people out there who are like, you remember when the PlayStation 5 greatest system ever. Oh, we got these games. Oh, next generation.
Great system for like 2-3 years, maybe, if you want to say that. Now the well dried up because all these live service games getting canceled. Naughty Dog's been in goofy remake remaster heck for so long, and like I could go on a list. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but like my PS5 has really been collecting dust for the most part. The most games I play on it were some PS1 emulated games like Ridge Racer Type 4 and Apis game. Like they ain't releasing the new first party joints, man. Like we finally getting the new Ghost of Yote this year. But and then like was it Housemarque Sorrows next year? But other than that, like there's really not much else.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm looking up something because it just reminded me of something.
I'm looking at chat as well. Oh yeah, Square had a good point. Nintendo didn't want to pack in the camera for the Switch 2 for safety purposes. That's a good point. Okay.
So we had there was a conversation that came up talking about Sony being how did Sony feel about the new Nintendo console, what was said is that basically the way to experience fun is by playing it on a PlayStation 5 versus.
That's pretty much what they said, which, like, I didn't really have a crazy I saw it in like a forum. I didn't have a crazy reaction to that. I was more like, if I was making a console like that, I'm not gonna openly say, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna still stand by my console. Mm-hmm. And to some extent, yes, they are right. Whereas, the best, the best fidelity can lead to a better enjoyment for console gaming. However, again, when y'all canceling games left and right because your former CEO pieced out because he realized that games and service push was not the move,
Right.
jacked up your regular single player like release cycles and whatnot. You gotta get that straight first.
You gotta get that straight first. And this is actually the piece right here that was kind of the. This should be telling for any of the like heavy Sony fans. And listen, I want to make this clear. Geronimo, me, Vito, we like Sony.
Yeah.
We do like Sony. I don't want that to get misconstrued. I do like Sony. I like Sony as a competitive piece to Nintendo when they're actually competitive. Right now, they're like if you know who they're like, you know this is a great example right here. They're like Rocky Balboa at the beginning of Rocky 3. That's exactly who they are.
Oh, they fighting for their life. Oh,
They got that.
man.
They got that win and win and win, and now they just kind of cocky with it. You know what I'm saying? Like go ahead and like Nintendo out here clubber langing people.
Yup.
You remember the punches?
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
The wildest hooks you ever seen in your life. Man's getting rattled. Man thought his ish don't stank for the longest time until he got humbled.
Yeah, till he got humbled, heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like with the Switch and the Switch 2 versus the PS5, and it's crazy. It's crazy because I think what's somewhat different is that like I don't think Sony really has been learning a lesson. Like I don't know if they really identified themselves, and the reason why I bring this up is for this point right here.
Oh yeah. Top of mind.
Adam.
Yeah, they are now.
Who?
PlayStation 6 is top of mind for Sony.
Yeah, they had like interviews. Yeah, like Samsung was saying, they've had some like interviews and stuff. Pretty much just, I don't know if it was an investor meeting, but basically they had interviews just asking about the state of PlayStation, how the business is going, da 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 da. Yeah, they asked about what's next for them, and they said pretty much like it says here, PlayStation 6 it's the next thing. It's likely coming out in like let's see, it's probably coming out in 2027, even though they got people to kind of fool themselves into getting the PS5 Pro. I mean, hey, look, that's their prerogative. It is what it is, but
You don't have it for 2 years.
Yep.
Before the PlayStation 6 comes out.
That's the PS5 gen, man. It's raising prices, delayed to cancel games as of like 2023.
I mean, they were talking about the PS6 last year.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. They were talking about they were already making it, or developing it, and I'm like, you just hit your 5-year mark. So, and then it was rocky from like dropping it during COVID and chip shortages and stuff like that. So you really didn't have time to let it live.
Yeah, an extended cross-gen period.
But but I mean that's almost like Nintendo with the Wii U. You know what I'm saying? It was like a good 5 years before Switch came out. So I mean, I guess you got to have a point of time where you gotta, okay, we gotta bite the bullet on this one, and hey man, we got something better on, you know what I'm saying, and come correct with that 6 if you're gonna do that.
Wii U was 4.5 years because that dropped in traditional November 2012, and we got it March 2017.
And the ironic difference is when we were back in the Wii U years, we was like, yeah, there really isn't that much to play. Like we got some games.
It was
we had
drought,
but we had the drought, and so when the Switch came around, it was like, okay, hopefully we get back in this thing. You know what I mean?
We were really looking like a bunch of Wayne mixtapes, bro.
Delusional.
Drought 1, the Drought 2, the Drought 3 is crazy.
Yeah, but PlayStation fans, they be super delusional. Yeah, we got all the games. The games is all here. All I'm doing is playing games. I see you on Twitter right now. What you doing? I'm playing the game. You're like, oh, that must be the game. It's called Twitter. Okay.
Yep. That's it. They got the deal. Yep. Yeah, because when I see them post, I be like, dang, y'all still doing that. And I'm over here, trying to get through the fastest speed tier in Fast Fusion. Like, y'all over there playing Twitter. how many 180 characters or whatever the heck the limit is now, 140
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So it's just like whatever, like that cool, that's great, you know.
Right.
You could be playing your games if you have them.
It's so
Play
ironic
games.
because a lot of times if you catch me tweeting back with somebody or about somebody, I'm in the middle of a game. Like I was literally earlier. Me and Prime were going back and forth for Risky, and I was like, wait.
Let me handle that real quick. Hit the home button. Get back to
I'm
it.
back in here. Like the Chris Brown give, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. It's just like, ugh.
Yeah, so it's crazy that Sony is already kind of leaning into the PlayStation 6 stuff, and I know some people will be like, well, they're almost up there 7 years, so they should be thinking about that. And it's like, yeah,
How many games has come out though?
right. Like, look how many years you're going through. Like, you still got 2 years, and the only two games that you really know heavy that can make that kind of drop, that kind of whoop, is well, definitely Ghost of Yote. I'll say that. Definitely Ghost of Yote.
That's one for me. First.
And you hope because if it looked anything like we saw that footage, I hope that Wolverine look a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's probably why Insomniac is just super duper solo dolo right now. Because I feel honestly, like real rap, because I do like Insomniac, and they were kind of carrying PS5. Really no, I'm gonna say PS5 in the first couple of years. It was carrying for real. I think that big leak did do big damage to their morale. So I think they're kind of they're back on it now, and they're just kind of in like we're working mode. I was surprised to not see anything from them again this past State of Play. I was actually very surprised to see that.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what their plans are. We know Wolverine exists. We know certain, some of the leak games do exist.
Yeah, we saw some gameplay, a little bit of gameplay on that.
I've seen a little bit, just I wasn't trying to see. I've seen a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, maybe next year will be their year. But I said that last year for this year, so who knows?
Right. So it looks like Ghost of Yote is really gonna hold it down for them, which it's okay. That's really all they needed.
Yep.
But here's hoping. Here is hoping. So with that being said, the reason why I bring all this up about the haters and everything is because we got some information, finally some information, and actually this actually came from Nintendo themselves, who actually announced this, but we got an article here. Lovely article says the Nintendo Switch 2 has hit 3.5 million sales in 4 days. It is the best-selling console ever to reach, or the most-selling, I won't say best-selling, the most-selling console ever over a weekend, blowing away the PlayStation 5.
This headline, blowing away PS5. Like
yeah. I had to find the one that was going to cause the most trolly-oly.
That's true. Oh yeah, it's gotta be it's gotta get people riled up.
Yeah.
Really didn't.
And I like this. I like his subheading. Good job, Darren Allen, for your subheading. He says, blistering pace of sales leave the likes of the PlayStation 5, which sold 1.5 million in its first weekend. That was the record. In the dust. The Switch 2 handheld is absolutely flying. So this announcement actually came from Nintendo on Twitter, letting this information out. They kind of humbled it for themselves. They just put fastest selling Nintendo console ever. I'm like, no, take all your accolades, get your roses. But that's nearly almost double of what the PlayStation 5 sold.
For real.
And this actually comes off of, and I was talking to Geronimo about this before the show started. But this comes from last year, them talking about figuring out how they were going to get out a bunch of switches, and that they were ramping up manufacturing for the system, and that they were going to try and make them as readily available as possible. Then we hear all the pre-orders are sold out all over the place. A lot of people are clamoring about, oh, there's not a lot of pre-order room. You know, Japan only made room for 2 million or whatever. And I don't know why people scoffed at that wasn't really enough. Which is really weird because that's still a lot.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know. I think that 3.5 million number, I think that does include the My Nintendo Store orders as well. There's a lot of the other places that had like numbers here and there, like, you know, parts of Europe talking about their sales. What's his name that reports the American sales? Oh, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name, but he's part of that Circana group, formerly NPD. And he said it is so in America, it's like the fastest selling console here in the US.
Wow.
So like 1 some million alone. I think he said 1.1, maybe 1.3. It was pretty high.
Yeah.
Someone in chat might be able to correct me, but yeah. So that 3.5 mil, that's a crazy high number for just 4 days.
Yeah. That's wild.
Wild.
FL said they're seething. They're coping.
They really are. They're big upset. They gripping their dual senses. They're not supposed to win.
J Big said, let's not forget that PS5 at first mostly sold to scalpers, which is even wilder.
Very good point. Very good point.
He said it was Matt.
Matt Piscatella, thank you. I follow him. That's why I escaped me. Thank you, J Big. But
yeah. So scalpers, even with scalper sales, right? And it's not like the Switch 2 didn't have scalpers, but I feel like a lot of people didn't really, like this time around, didn't really buy the scalp sales, right?
No, because there was, like Nintendo was saying, they made sure to have stock available, and it turns out they did, that's great. Yeah, especially compared to like how the Switch got scalped to heck and back, PS5 got scalped, and it got scalped a lot overseas in Japan, especially. A lot of those sales. I don't know if it's like that now, but a lot of those sales in the first couple of years, if they ever had a big jump, just because they had a big restock, and most of those was going to like China or something like that.
So it's awesome that they hit those sales. Let me address this real quick. Jay Biggs, he said, have I ever saw the robot android predator guy that goes at Prime OJ and Dreamcast?
Yeah, who is this?
It was the same guy. We did a video, and he was like trying to go. It just so happened that I was on there, so he wasn't directly like trying to find me. But it was one time that I was on Prime's channel, and we were talking about some stuff, and I jumped in his thing and looked and was like, oh, he's talking about me too. But listen. So I would love to get into that motion of killing this dude myself. But until he addresses me directly, like, I don't really got no real beef with him. Like,
wait,
he was
Prime OJ and the Dreamcast guy.
Yeah. He talks about let me see if I can find this.
Dreamcast guy did his Nintendo Switch 2 is going to fail Griff video, and I'm pretty sure he over there playing Mario Kart offline.
That's him. Same dude.
Is this is not the same dude that had the debate with Prime and OJ? It was on Prime. That's the same dude?
Yeah.
I tried watching some of it. I think I made like an hour because I was working. It was just like background noise. That dude was talking in circles, man.
That's what I thought.
What are we saying? And you got OJ on there, who, I used to frequent his streams a lot years ago, early Switch days. And that dude would always be asking anybody to come and debate. And I was like, oh, we getting to see this in real time. That dude got destroyed. Prime was really just hosting it.
So OJ got destroyed.
No. If this is the same dude, the robot android predator guy or whatever.
Yeah.
If he's the same guy, I think a couple weeks ago or so, he had a debate on Prime's channel, and OJ Player Essence was on there as well. That video is delisted or unlisted. Sorry, it's unlisted.
That's why I couldn't find it.
I might be able to slide to you later if I have access to it. I might.
Okay.
But yeah, I listened to something it was like a 2-hour long thing. It was pretty long. I think I listened to roughly an hour. And yeah, that dude was just... It's entertainment, but at the same time, it's a little annoying because dude was just saying a whole lot of nothing over and over and over.
Yeah.
Same tired talking points.
He was talking about something, and I was relevant to whatever I was saying.
Doc Trey as well.
Oh, he got one with Doc Trey. Oh man, yeah.
That's so funny.
I would love to see that.
Doc Trey got seats for everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say let him
like an auditorium, bro.
Let him talk to Shadow. Matter of fact.
Shadow beat everybody up with just his how technical he is, and people just resort to, well, you're a fanboy, because they have nothing else to formulate in their brain.
I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna send a video to him.
J Big said it. Angry Vigilante guy. Okay, yes, that is him. Wow, that's crazy. I've never seen him on Twitter, so that's why I'm not familiar with him.
He doesn't really have any followers on Twitter, which is weird. So he's got...
I hate to see it.
He got 900 subscribers.
That's more than me, but still. I ain't over here trying to attack people to get people to attach to my channel.
I don't know how you do that. His latest video is Nintendo fanboy is spreading false Switch 1 success. The Switch 1 wasn't successful?
What is he talking about? We're on Switch 2 now! Yes, the Switch 1 is out on the market still. You can still buy it, and I'm sure people are going to continue buying it because maybe some folks are either not ready to get the Switch 2 due to whatever reasons.
You can't buy it because it's sold out everywhere.
Fanboy overhypes the launch to...
That part.
There we go.
Okay, I got it.
Japan, that's right. But Japan! You relax. Need to calm down. He did.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Dreamcast guy. He's stupid. Who's these other guys you was talking about? Said Prime OG.
Oh, Nintendo Prime?
Who's Prime OG?
No, Nintendo Prime is the podcast I be on every other.
No.
Oh, OJ?
I'm looking at yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's Player Essence. His name is OJ, but his channel is called Player Essence.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty much he's like he's one of the bigger Nintendo YouTubers for sure.
Actually, you know what? I did see the OJ one or the Doc Trey one, because he I didn't see the Doc Trey video. What I saw is him respond to Doc Trey, and Doc Trey was like, "Negro, please." Like,
please stop it right now. I'm gonna destroy you in public on Twitter.com again, over and over. Like, please stop yourself.
It was one of those, and like he didn't address them even after that. Like,
that's facts. FL. They need to stop being hypocrites, but they can't because they live the grift life and they know it gets views, and it probably pays part of the rent, so they're not gonna stop the grift life.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's wild. I'm trying to find. I know it's one of these that I was in, because I think that was like the last piece I was at. It was like, I could, but I don't know if I really want to. Like, do I really want to cause problems?
He probably is a troll. I honestly think that the Angry Vigilante dude, just based off of that debate or whatever, I honestly think he's just joining the grift train because negativity, it gets more views on average than any other type of content on YouTube. And he knows attaching himself to these more popular, bigger YouTubers will get people to come to his channel.
At least I always.
Oh, that's not the one.
Oh, this is how he does his videos. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right.
Yeah. It's actually
VTuber life, I guess.
Is it this one?
Probably is a troll.
It's this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let this ride.
I'm playing games. That's what we're all here to do. Spend our time playing games. So it's weird to me, man. It's so weird to me that.
Hold on. Let me give you context.
Just don't support it.
Well, in this case, it's a little it's overpriced, and it's gonna.
It's the guy. I remember his voice.
High for it being $80.
It's and I think it's absolutely the most dumbest thing ever. I don't understand why people spend their time not buying something, but spend all their time typing in how they don't like something. Like that doesn't.
Oh, I know you're not that dumb. I know that you know the reason why they're doing it. You're going to sit there and probably make it seem like, oh, because it's Nintendo. No, because it's overpriced and it's going to ruin it for everybody else across the whole industry.
That logic makes no sense to me.
Yo, take J Big's comment off.
So I don't like this,
thank you.
So I'm gonna spend my time
Oh, yeah,
over
true.
here
Yeah.
talking about how I'm not gonna buy it and how it's bad and how you shouldn't buy it or how you shouldn't support it. Just don't support it.
Well, in this case, it's a little different because you got to understand that if this game does significantly well, it's going to set the standard for the rest of the industry. And you
Dang. He just called you a nintard. What is
know
that?
that, but you don't care.
Insane.
Dude,
Who he talking
Right.
spend your time playing games. That's what
Yo,
we're
who
all
he
here
talking
do.
to?
Spend our time playing games. So it's weird to me, man. It's so weird to me that people spend their time doing that kind of stuff.
You only find it weird because it's a Nintendo game. And also, you guys all have huge followings.
scared to show his
You guys
face?
should actually
Yep.
care about your subscribers and be looking.
I think it's like a
out for them.
VTuber.
Wait. Hold on. Listen
Oh, yeah,
to
my
this,
bad.
man.
Yeah, my
Listen
bad.
to this, man, because this is what cracks me up. Hold on.
People spend their time doing that kind of stuff.
You only find it weird because it's a Nintendo game. And also, you guys all have huge followings, so you guys should act.
Last time I checked, the Sandstorm Show was less than 200 subscribers. So
Hey, you made the big leagues, dog. You made it too. Me and you both made some.
That,
some
by association, yeah, you up
But
there now.
unfortunately, your subscribers can't see through your BS. They don't see how you guys are using them and brainwashing them.
And even in movies too, I think movie bombing and stuff like that. I think it's all dumb. Why waste your time? Why waste your time doing those kind of things? I think it's dumber to do that than to do petitions of certain things when there are certain things that sell really well.
Well, this game is only going to sell well due to the bundle because people are brainwashed and thinking that they're really getting a deal.
or it's
Yo, he's scared to show his face.
Right.
He's a coward. Absolutely.
or it's gonna sell well because people have their own legitimacy as to why they want to buy a system or a game. Personal preference. But we ain't gonna get into that. I've had enough.
That'd be wild.
Like, I don't want to hurt people's feelings, and I don't really feel like I need to. But sometimes you need to give them that spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Some deaconing. Deacon Commander McDowell, ladies and gentlemen. Deacon Sandstorm McDowell.
There we go.
But yeah. So anyway, yeah. So Nintendo 3.5 million. That's an amazing number. I'm really hoping that they continue to keep up that kind of push. Donkey Kong comes out next month, so I feel like that's gonna definitely help them out. What's really the curious piece, though, is we still don't have a date for Prime, so
Yep.
that could possibly get pushed back to next year. We don't know. I think.
No, we don't need that. Sam.
No, we don't. No,
We
I
need
don't
that
want it. I don't
this
want it
year.
either.
We
I
need
don't
that
want it
this year. We went from a PNG at E3 2017 to now. We have people we know now that said I played it. We need it this year.
Yeah, yeah.
It's as real as it can get.
I feel you. Stash,
Yeah.
shout outs to Thunder Stash and shout outs
Yeah.
to Joycey. They both had the opportunity of playing it. So, yeah, no, I definitely agree. It needs to be in hand, being able to play Metroid Prime 4 this year. But there's still a lot of mystery games out there. Like we don't know. Like we still don't know the dates of Final Fantasy VII Intergrade.
Oh yeah, true.
I think we don't know Hyrule. We don't know the price or the date for that either. So there's still a lot out there. Right? But we'll see. So, with that being said, we're gonna actually cut this one short because both Geronimo and we both have to work in the morning. So,
Got something.
9:32. That's not bad. That's not a bad number. That's not a bad number at all.
Respectable. I wasn't as long-winded this time. I wanted to help us get out of here. Oh yes, Dragon Drive this summer. No
Oh
date.
yeah.
Kirby
And
Air Riders.
Kirby Air Riders. Yep.
Splatoon Raiders just got announced first on the Nintendo Today app this week.
I'm excited about that one.
I am too. A spin-off Splatoon game. We need that.
Yeah, FL. Yeah, slurs always make me laugh. Because it's a tactic to try and get you riled up and have you, like, off your game. That stuff don't be working on me. Especially because, one, I don't swear anyway. Like, y'all don't hear me swear. Like, I don't swear. So, like, when you come with all the extra stuff, like, I'm like, oh, poor child. Like,
you know what's crazy? Baby. Sandstorm, like even when you were swearing, you weren't literally swearing. Like you wouldn't, like there would be certain words you weren't saying. I'm like, how are you cussing, but you're not cussing? Like, that's the most weirdest. It was the most weirdest conversations we used to have. Like, I'm going all Richter scale and bleep 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 bleep, and you up here, yeah.
I keep it clean on here because it's Sandstorm's channel. But if it was my channel, I'd be, oh yeah. I mean, I can express myself eloquently, but I'd be dropping some swears like a sailor if I feel like it. But yeah, nah, yeah, ableist slurs not cool at all. To me, honestly, if you're saying stuff like that, that just tells me, and anyone can feel a type of way about it, but I just think you're an unintelligent person. You can't express yourself properly without using, attacking somebody's character or well-being or whatever, and. Yeah, that fourth word that FL said there, I think you're that. So, yeah.
Gosh darn. Gosh darn it.
It. No, like, yeah, I just think you weak, bro. That's all. I just think you weak. You hiding behind robot.
Shut the front door. That's what he would have said.
Shut the front door.
Gosh darn it. Yeah. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I would hit you with a gosh darn it. Like, I would say a super big word on you and be like, yeah, you're that. You'd be like, wait a minute. Let me see what that means.
You're illiterate.
You're illiterate.
Oh. What are you trying to say? Like,
hope you step on a Lego.
Yeah, I said that. That's what I said. Yeah, when they get confronted, then they go, I was just doing it for fun. I wasn't serious. Yeah, right. Right,
it's just a joke.
It's just a joke. I'm just playing.
You looking like my man's when he was fighting against what's his name? Who's the winningest dude? Boxer.
Like legit boxer or for
yeah.
Crawford?
No, Junior. Made all the money, man. GR, Grand Rapids.
Oh, I'm bad at my boxing.
Floyd?
Yeah, Floyd.
What's about Floyd? Money man?
Yeah, when he was fighting, what's his name? He's like, it's just an exhibition, champ.
Oh, Logan Paul or one of the Paul brothers?
Oh, yeah. That he was, he was. Was he fighting Logan? That was Logan.
Yeah, that's the last time he fought.
It's just an exhibition, champ.
Anyway,
this ain't real. It's just an exhibition.
Yeah, they just get in the bag and go on.
Hey, remember Jake was the one that took his hat off and was like more disrespectful towards him and stuff, and he took that out on Logan. And I was like, oh wow, yeah. He's like, no, bro, bro, y'all got the same last name. You gonna
y'all
get
look
these
alike.
hands.
Your face looking punchable today.
Okay, for the same parents, you gonna get these hands.
Square said people really need to be side-eyeing and scrutinizing content creators and influencers as they do Nintendo. They're just as greedy, if not more, than any company. Yeah.
Facts. Super facts. That's why it's all just disingenuous, man. Like, that's why I don't take none of these people seriously. They just saying all this nonsense just to attempt to rile people up or make bad points. It's just...
Yep.
They just weak, man. They just weak.
Yep. It's like, oh, I found my lane. Let's jump right in it. I found my lane. And it's like,
I don't know about y'all, but I got a burner account where I be arguing with people. Like I be going in.
I thought about doing that. I'd be like, I just want to go in on. I just want to make a fake faceless Twitter account, just go ham on people, just cause. But I'd be like,
Like I be on No Jumper,
Oh.
and you know how like Whack 100 and all them be talking crazy. I'll end up I'll go on my burner account and start talking like real like I'm risky,
Reckless.
like I'm literally like a risky of No Jumper. And they would never know who I am. And I'm saying it right now. I'm admitting it right now. And they would never still know. I be getting on their nerves.
Buddy. I really
hate
think
it.
about
They
that
hate it.
sometimes, but I'd be like, no, I got other stuff I gotta do or want to do. I'm gonna use my time for that. But I'd be looking like, y'all just ain't worth the time of day. But if I didn't care, I would do it. I'd go in. I'd be hurting some feelings. But nah.
Right.
Clean a route on Twitter. See it
Right.
and kind of scroll down, or I'll just like something that one of y'all go at. But yeah,
I be trying not to, but sometimes it's
Oh man, you know the Drake fans too. I be going on that burner joint, and I be tearing them
That's
Drake
funny.
fans up.
That's actually funny because
Oh
it's
my
like
gosh. They be so
sensitive
mad
already.
and flustered. Where do you live?
1, 2, 3, 4, up yours lane, buddy. Oh, you remember Risky is multiple burners. Oh, we saw that. I think we saw that. Was it last week?
last week.
The week
Yeah.
before? Yeah, because
Yeah.
he definitely
Mhm.
did. After we called him out, and then some other account randomly came up talking. Wow, like just talking the weird stuff again. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's definitely Risky.
I'm not into Council Wars. Bye.
All right,
Okay.
all right. Then we'll see you next week. Same time, same
See you later,
channel.
See you later, Risky. Bye.
Okay.
Wait. No.
They got me. He thought he was safe again. He came back. He's like, nope. Wait till Josie J. Wait till Thunder Stash or whoever. Wait till the guests are finished.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Silly little boy.
Yeah,
All right,
funny.
so we're gonna call it for today. Before we get out of here, Geronimo, what you got up for us?
Great show. Thanks for having me once again. The channel, honestly, I'm gonna give it a bug. I haven't really uploaded a ton this week. The last thing I uploaded was some gameplay of Gami Path of the Goddess on the Switch 2. Some mouse control gameplay. The game is fun. I would say check that video out if you're interested in the game and not sold on it yet. If you're not really interested in it yet and don't want to buy it yet, go ahead and throw on the wish list. It's only $40. It's hack and slash strategy tower defense game. Is really cool. And of course I have a video before that about what do you call it? Getting 8-bit controllers working on the Switch 2. I might do a follow video on that though, since they have official firmware out now. But this week I might get a video out about it might be a Mario Kart focused video. We'll see. And I kind of want to make a video talking about like impressions on the Switch 2 so far. Mostly good stuff to talk about, but my experience. And yeah, subscribe. We're there's a few away from 500 subscribers.
Hey.
A few away. We're getting closer and closer, so I appreciate y'all a ton.
All right, Vito, what you got up for us?
All right, so I'm gonna be uploading my final review or my review for the Carter 6. Yeah. But anyway, I'm about to upload. I'm gonna upload that tomorrow. I got a couple other reactions I gotta do, and I'm gonna be talking about Kendrick going to Canada and nothing happening, and everybody calling Drake a foul. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. So I got it covered. Got it covered.
Toronto making folks move about. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
So I'm like, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, Toronto said, so there's some people that don't like, so they don't really love him like that. It's like a half and half with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like half of Toronto love him, half don't. But I actually kind of know exactly why it's kind of like that. There's really as crazy as it sounds, there's really a Toronto gang war going on, and Drake's on one of the gang sides. So it kind of, it's weird. It's weird. I didn't believe it at first. I was like, Drake's a gangster. Yeah, evidently he's a part of some stuff. But anyway, that's why that's going on. But I'm gonna have my little opinions about that and how Kendrick did his thing and got up out of there and nothing happened. And for the Vito verse, the regular Vito verse, I uploaded an episode yesterday, so check that out if y'all didn't check it out. I was talking about Tadoom, Netflix's their showcase. You know what I'm saying? Their showcase season type stuff. So I believe they got another one called Geek Week, but I'm not sure if this was in place of that. But you know, anyway, that's up. And Vito Variants still dead, but eventually it'll rise from the dead.
All right. With that being said, y'all know the dilly, really, how it goes up here in Philly.
Whoa, wait. Hey, shout out to Noto. We did Nunami episode yesterday.
I was about to say that first.
We did Nunami.
How the anime convention guide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the anime convention joint. That was a good. I guess it was we did about a good 2 hours and stuff like that. But you know, it was definitely like some good information. So definitely, guys, if you guys want to, you know what I'm saying, get a guide of you know what we think you should do during anime conventions or just conventions in general. Because I'm in Atlanta and I don't really go to anime conventions. I just go to all types of events, but it's still the same process. You know, we have some good advice for you, especially if you're in a bigger city or if you're going to a bigger city. Like if you're like Tennessee or something, Knoxville, and anime conventions coming to here in Atlanta, and you coming down here, we got some good advice.
That is definitely not when, because y'all know y'all finna do that. So I just actually posted it on Twitter. Make sure you guys go over and definitely check it out. Great video. So I will actually be watching this with my lady, so we can prepare ourselves for some of these anime conventions, even in our own cities, I have to say. With that being said, y'all know the daily really. The sandstorm up here in Philly, not really, but we in the city of the MI. Really.
Wait, did you just randomly rhyme the city?
Yeah.
Philly.
You know, really, but not really. Shout outs to the Philly cast. But anyway, every Saturday here at 7:00, y'all know the daily Stormcast. And then tomorrow at 7:00. Actually, I don't think that podcast is happening. I'm gonna be real with y'all. But normally on Sundays at 7:00 is the Winging It podcast, where it's me, Jack, Andre, Shadow, and guests as well as Vicky come through, and Jay, obviously the host of the Winging It podcast. We talk about all gaming, so make sure you guys show up over there. Though I know most of the people who are actually in our comment section actually come from the Winging It podcast, so shout out to y'all. Monday is the Jill podcast. I have not been there for the last, I want to say 2 weeks, which is crazy because I haven't gotten my ideas about the Switch 2 out yet. And guess what? I will not be there this Monday as well because I have a convention to be at that is church related. So that obviously trumps my time to be on a podcast. So, and it's actually a teaching related thing. So I definitely have to be there and paying attention. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for coming through. Thank you all of you who are on our Twitter, as well as everyone that is over on YouTube and the Twitch channel. We thank you so much for coming through. We really appreciate you. Make sure you hit the like button on all of those platforms. Lets us know that we're doing an amazing job and actually helps YouTube be like, yeah, these cats are serious and we actually like them. So we'll show this more on everybody's channel. All right? Appreciate that. With that being said, we'll see you guys later. Thank you, Jazzy, Exodia, J Biggs, FL Squared, Brad Smith. I think I saw him, and if I did not, shout out to Brad Smith and Leck. Appreciate you coming through, Dark Sunrider, and my boy Brendan. Thank you all for coming through. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. We will see you guys later.